So super pumped to share. And yeah, I'm like really excited. Julia, thank you for the opportunity to share, and hopefully this blesses you. So first and foremost, like reiterating what Tina said was super brilliant. I think one of the things that has helped me through like navigating virtual and booking and all the things is choosing one. So for me personally, I love Zoom. I tried Facebook. For me, did not work out as well. If you love your Facebook, stick with your Facebook. If you're loving your Zoom, stick with your Zoom. If you're loving in person, doing your whatever, you do you, boo. Like you do you. So I think
I just want to interject and back up what you just said, Amanda, because like even with Tina, she had so many phenomenal ideas, but it's good just to like pick one or pick two and then say that's what I'm going to do, and then pick one platform and just go with that and like put it all behind the one. Okay, just to make that work. I agree with you, Amanda. That's good.
Because I did the opposite, Julia, for a couple months there, where I was trying to bounce back and around, and I was confused and I wasn't getting the results. So whatever you choose, whatever you're passionate about, that's most important. And so the first and foremost thing is, I think for me personally, when I book things, it has to be an actual authentic place. So I love booking birthdays because for me personally, that is something that I personally love. I have birthday months, birthday quarters. I would like to have a birthday year in my household. So for me personally, I love birthdays, and they're always happening. Like everyone always has a birthday, your current customers, people in your family, and then of course, Facebook. So I'm going to walk through how I find my leads every month. And some months have more than others because, you know, some people had some fun previous months before in the year. So some months are a little more busy than others, depending on the time of the year. So, oh my gosh. So that was a really bad joke, but it just made me laugh. I couldn't help but say it. So what I do is, of course, if you have your customers and my customers as your parties, make sure you get their birthdays. That's going to pop up, and that's going to be under your my customers or reports. And I'll make sure to share a screenshot, Julia, so you guys can find that. So a lot of you guys actually have bookings in your current database of people that you're just not utilizing. I've had 7 appointments this week book alone from people who are customers who haven't booked in the last like couple months, but they're booking for their birthday. The second place that I find that, if you go to Facebook under events, you can actually look up to see people's birthdays. Now, depending on your relationship with them, I like to message people like, say I know Jenny, we talk, we've seen each other in somewhat in like social world, like we have some relationship. I don't feel weird texting Jenny like, hey Jenny, I saw it's your birthday month. I would love to pamper you. Now, if I haven't seen Dana, I don't know, in like 12 years, that might be a weird text to get, like not knowing you. Okay. So you just say, Dana, I was thinking of you. Like for some reason you popped into my mind. I would love to gift you like a pampering session. So you can drop the birthday part, but it's still their birthday month and they're still thinking about doing things for themselves. So hopefully that makes sense. If you know them and you have established relationship, I like hit them with the birthday. If I have an older relationship, maybe haven't talked to them in a while, I just make sure to reach out to them. But I'm not the creepy girl who's like, hey, Dana, it's been 13 years since I've talked to you and I saw it's your birthday. Don't be that girl. Be the girl that says, hey, Dana, thinking about you. What I'll do, Julia, is I will actually list the scripts below that are working for me. The biggest one that I have found, we pulled up, it's very simple, and I'll share it. Okay, let me pull it up. It's going to be so crazy, you guys. Ready? I say, hey, hope this finds you well and healthy. I'm not sure if I have your salt. Otherwise, I would have called or text. LOL. I feel like that line is actually very warm because it shows like I actually would have taken the time. And then I say, fun message of the day. I saw it was ... your birthday month. Happy early birthday. I love birthdays. P.S. Because I pampered you in the past, you're eligible for a birthday gift card and the ultimate virtual birthday spa session. Do you want the details? And then the rest of it is my normal booking. Now, what I'll do is I will give that to you, Julia, so it's condensed. You guys can read that at your own convenience. I go over the descriptions, what the details are. So for me personally, I have invested in like little beauty packs. I've also taken the time to calculate how much it costs to get to people, including from packaging, taping, the whole thing. And so my option is people can join 3 ways. And I communicate it to them while they're booking. They can attend sample free, which sounds way better than no samples. So sample free. They can attend classic beauty pack or the enhanced spa experience. And again, I'll list that so you guys can see that. Now, for me personally, I'm not the video queen or tech person, but I realized I had to get on board with like utilizing that. So there's an app called Video Fizz. I'll link it with Julia. There's a really great option. It helps you can make these little videos that look really professional and they don't look like like homemade. And so what I did is I record my little face in my living room and I hold my beauty pack and I explain what comes in it. So the little video fizz, it's another top sales director, Julia, that has partnered with this company, and they actually have a really great monthly rate that consultants that can look at. They also have a free option as well. But what's helpful is while I'm booking these, I say, hey, and if you want to invite your girlfriends, here's what I'm doing. Here's a quick little video that they can actually watch and figure out how they want to join. So I'll give Julia all my language. It's very simple, like my normal booking. The biggest thing I would say for booking from a person to an actual group is I find, for me personally, booking them one-on-one for the facial is easy. Sometimes I was having a gap though, booking her to a group. I don't know if you guys are like that at all. Like sometimes people get weird about that still. I don't know why. And so what I have found is whether it's through voice memo, through Facebook voice memo, or you call in that girl, you want to actually voice her. So I would say, okay, Jenny, so we got a schedule for this date. You know, at this time, there's 2 things. Here's a Google form to fill out ahead of time. Tina referenced that. So like you'll fill this out, text me once you fill this out. Once she fills that out, I say, okay, here's the last fun thing. And then I voice memo Jenny. I say, Jenny, okay, so I'm so excited for your session next Wednesday. You can do it 2 ways. You can go solo, which is you and me, really fun, or I love gathering people together who you can't see, whether it's, you know, in your own neighborhood or whether it's across the country. So you're totally welcome to share your session like the Brady Bunch on Zoom with your friends and your family. When you have at least 3 people join, you get a $50 gift card. Do you want to go solo or do you want to check with some of your people?
That's great.
And then once she says whatever, you just roll with it. Now, if she says she wants to go solo, you triple, quadruple book that appointment slot. You fill that appointment slot with other appointments because y'all are busy, busy people. And so once she says whatever she does, I give her a deadline to get me the information. And I say, okay, great. So here's a little video to watch. Once you confirm with everybody who wants to make a group chat with me in it, I'll take care of the rest. That allows you from the Google form, the same one that I'm sending to get her information, the video, etc. Anything that you're doing. Now, this whole approach you could do without samples. Like the biggest idea here is I'm giving options. And this came from Tina France from the Beauty Experience. You could do the same exact thing, reach out to her and do a virtual pampering session. And the details are, yeah, what we do is we jump on Zoom for a quick session. And you know, like how on YouTube, you have no idea what they're talking about. I send you an app to download, we go over the results, and we just go over hacks that make sense for you. How's that sound? So you could do the same exact thing without samples. So the whole concept, think about how many women watch YouTube tutorials or a random girl on Instagram or whatever, Snapchat, I don't know, other apps exist that they do to watch to understand beauty tips. So they have a relationship with you. So you don't have to have samples. You could take the same exact approach, but you're giving them options. All right. All right, I think that's it, Julia. The only other thing I wanted to share, just so people can see, let me go here. Okay, so like the Google form I send to people is very simple. Like it literally is the profile card that they would have gotten in person. It includes all their information. I ask them for their birthday in here as well. This is the pre-profile form people fill out. So all the people, even if they never get back with me at the party or whatever, something happens to the cracks, I have all their information, their email, their cell phone, their birthday, everything in one place in that pre-profile. These are my different options, like I mentioned, and then it goes through the rest of the form, allows me to get the information about what they're looking for, because that way then if I'm going to have them fill out a form, I want to find out what's going on with their skin, because I at least can use that to book that girl in the future. The other form, can you see this one, Julie?
Yeah.
Okay. So the other thing, you take the same approach. And for me, I found that once you get this in motion, however you get booking, I use the Google form at the end of the session as a way before I jump on the phone, because I tell them it takes way more time unless we do this. But the reason why I want to show you this is down here. This is all the different sessions I offer. It's all the same session. Essentially, it's just called something different because some people like different words. So like hot cocoa and hydration 101, skincare 101, spa night, spa and game night. Guess what, guys? It's all the same thing. And then you have the no makeup look. I can look that fancy. It's pretty much the same thing. You just show a little bit of contour tips. So like that's all I do. So it's like the same thing, because remember, these people, they're not as experienced as we are. And so you can have the same thing but give different names, because people are going to be more likely to want to book. So the other thing also on this form, just in case this helps you guys as you're making your forms, on that pre-form or after form, you can have a place for I'm on a mission to pamper women. People fill this part out and they get really, I've been getting really great referrals to book from this. So you can do it on your pre-form and also your after form. Take the same exact approach, whether it's birthday, however you're pampering people, keep it simple. And that's what's been working for me. And that's all I got.